The man I'm talking with today is the reason that I even have this channel. He has been my #1 supporter. He's been my coach for the whole thing. And if you've seen my profile picture, which I assume if you're on this channel you have, he's the one that designed it. The fantastically talented Hunter, D&D Hunter. How you going?
Wow, what an
Yeah,
intro.
I know. It's a nice
I'm
one,
here
wasn't
now. Yeah.
it?
That
We've
was
been
very
friends for
kind.
like,
Thank
what,
you.
6 years? That's probably the most I've ever hyped you
Yeah,
up. You run a very successful D&D channel. Big ups.
I try to.
Incredibly
Thank you.
inspirational. Like I said at the top, literally the only reason I'm here. Basically just went off your success and decided to make my own thing. And then you've supported me ever since.
Yeah, I love your channel, man. I'm here to support it now on it. Sorry, I'm noticing our backgrounds you're just so much better than mine. I got like two anime
That's
posters and
fine. It's
that's it.
fine. It's fine. Hunter, not only are you a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, but you are also a big horror fan, and specifically a
hmm
big Chucky fan. Chucky seems to be your guy, similar in the way that Michael Myers is my guy.
He is my favorite like horror character out of like I mean out of all of them really. He might not have the best movies ever, but he's my favorite
I
character.
tell you, I mean, we'll get into them in a sec, but I think consistently Chucky is better than a lot of horror franchises, including the ones that I really love. In terms of Friday and Halloween, Chucky is a franchise far and away better, more consistent. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be talking about all the Child's Play movies in order from 1 up until the remake, and then we'll talk a little bit about the TV show at the end. And then right at the end, we're going to rank them. We're both going to have different lists. I'm so curious to see what our lists are like.
Maybe. I don't know what your list is. So maybe it'll be the same.
Dude, I think your list is going to be the fan favorite and mine is going to be the controversial one. I think people are going to fucking hate what I've done with mine.
Good night, Chucky.
He came alive in my hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why won't you believe me?
Because I'm sane. Mrs. Barkley, sane and rational.
And there's nothing innocent about Child's Play.
Hunter, thoughts on the first Child's Play?
It's not the first horror movie I've ever seen before, but it's the first one that I watched as a kid that didn't scare me. So I felt so brave watching it. I don't know, like something within it. I just felt like you hear about Chucky before you see a Chucky movie.
Yeah.
And so I knew who Chucky was just from like kids at the playground being like, oh, he's a scary doll. He's going to get you. But when I watched it, I was never afraid of him. But that kind of made me like him more.
Yeah.
Because Child's Play didn't scare me.
And
So
that's
I think that's the reason why I like Chucky so much is because I felt brave around him.
Dude, but that's so what I talk about on this channel all the time is the stuff that like you just saw as a kid and it just ingrained itself into you and you've carried that ever since. You like I'm probably the same way with like a Jason. Like I never felt scared by Jason, but I was like, this dude looks so cool and he is so cool. He's doing cool things. But Chucky, even to a better extent, I mean, I love that in this first movie, he's like quiet and stalking, and like, you know, the first half of it is trying to maybe imply that it's actually Andy that's killing people. And I said to my fiance, I'm like, the best part about Child's Play is the moment that Chucky finally shows up and he starts talking like Chucky. They nail the character from the get-go. The Chucky that appears here is the Chucky that you see in, you know, Cult and Curse and then the TV show.
Yeah, they knew what they wanted to make here, and it's the same character. Like he's had character development, of course,
Yeah.
but yeah, it is the same kind. Like he is a deranged serial killer whose soul is in a doll, and at least in the first few movies, he doesn't want to be a doll.
No, yeah, he's like,
just
get me
trying
out
to-
of this
he's
fucking
just trying
body.
Yeah, exactly. He embraces that later on, but for the first three, maybe even the fourth movie, he just hates it.
I thought maybe you were pulling my chain, but not now. Not now. You mean I have to live out the rest of my life in this body?
A massive credit, obviously, to Brad Dourif, like just horror fucking legend. Exorcist 3, Alien Resurrection. He's the weird scientist that's like taunting the aliens behind the glass. And
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Put that together. Yeah.
just like fucking
Worm tongue and Lord of the Rings.
Worm tongue in Lord. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I
Go
can't
watch Lord of the
believe I
Rings. I
forgot
point and be like, that's Chucky.
Yeah, that's Chucky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have done that. And again, who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just phenomenal performance. As for this first movie, I mean, what is there to say? It's like it's a classic.
It's pretty much perfect in my
It
opinion. Yeah.
looks so good. I don't know why. I just fucking love the Chucky vision. I love like the camera zooming like behind him or like through his eyes as he's like running down a hallway, or when he's like running up the steps of like that dude's house that was the. It just looks so like, and then like the little hand comes out and grabs something. I fucking love that in the first movie. This covers this movie and the next movie, but Alex Vincent as Andy Barclay in these two movies, one of the best kid actors of all time. He's so sweet. He's so endearing. You like really feel for him when he's trying to convince people that he's like, I didn't do it, Chucky did. And it's like, oh, like you just want
No
them
one
to
believes
like,
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and you feel it, man. It's just like it kind of crushed me in that first one when he's like, why, Chucky? Why won't you tell them? And it's just like, oh, I just feel so bad for this poor kid. It's just phenomenal fucking performance, dude. I love him in those movies. It's a classic for a reason. Everyone loves Child's Play. There's probably no shock where it's going to end up on our lists, but we'll save it till the end. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, let's move on.
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
How's it hanging, Phil?
This fall, Chucky rules.
I sure missed you.
Child's Play 2. Keep an eye out for it.
Hunter, Child's Play 2. What do you think?
It's another movie that I watched a lot as a kid. I had a VHS box of Child's Play 1 and 2 and not 3 for some reason.
Yeah, that happens a lot, doesn't it? I found one the other day that was 2, 3, and Seed, and I was like, why are we skipping 1 and 4?
Why skip right?
It's so random.
I watched 2 probably just as much as 1 as a kid, but I have more nostalgic to 1, I think, because I've watched it more as an adult. But I love 2 as well. 2, a lot of people say is better than 1. And
absolutely.
I'm not against that at all. Like, I totally get why. Introducing Kyle to the franchise is a great character, and she's in the show as well, so she just comes back. I wish she was in it a little bit longer in the franchise. I wish she was in 3, even though she's name dropped here and there. But she's a good character, and she's like the one character to kind of differentiate from Child's Play 1 that believes Andy sooner that Chucky's alive. Like, she understands.
Such a good companion to him, like a troubled teenager who has had her own like shit go in life, and then immediately like empathizes and understands Andy because she gets, maybe not in the same way, but she understands like a troubled kid. And yeah, she's such a good like addition to that dynamic with them. I think Child's Play 2 is like slower, and it's good. It's definitely good. But it's a movie that I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm enjoying this until you get to that final act in the good guy doll like factory.
Toy factory, yeah.
It is phenomenal. It's like one of those ideas that you know they probably built the movie around. They're like, oh my god, what if the third act is in the factory? And that's, actually, no, I think the end of the first one was supposed to be in the factory. I think Don Mancini's talked about that,
originally,
but they couldn't do it.
yes, but it was like a budget thing, but now they could do it.
That's so cool. I'm so glad that he makes sure to like recycle ideas. We'll talk about an idea in 3 that got used later, but I like that he has like a cool idea, and if he can't do it in one movie, he brings it into the next. But yeah, the factory setting is so cool. Chucky losing the hand and having like the knife in the hand, it's just like it looks so cool.
It's cool, yeah, it is really cool.
When he melts into that like congealed massive plastic, it's so fucking ugly. I hate it, but it looks so good.
Since Chucky's a toy, they are able to kill him off very easily, but still have him come back. I mean, like he dies brutally in the first one,
Yes,
and they just rebuild him at the very beginning of 2. I mean, he is a supernatural doll with the soul in it. So
voodoo magic. Yeah, it's true. Which is such
voodoo magic here.
It's such a funny addition to like that. I mean, it's such an early horror thing where it's like, how do we make this serial killer into a doll? Oh, he uses voodoo magic. He just knows voodoo magic.
And you don't have to question it.
Yeah, and the one voodoo thing he knows is how to transfer his body into another thing. A thing that he's never done, by the way. I just love that. That's the one thing he knows is so good. We talked about it already, but like the setting of that factory at the end and all the little set pieces they do when they climb up like the chute rail and then Andy slips back and Chucky's there. It's so good. I love them blowing Chucky up. They like stick him with the hose and he fucking explodes. Obviously locking his hand in the thing. Like they do so much with that final act to like justify its existence and make it creative. And I love that. That's a better final act than the first movie. So I can see people watching those back to back, and because that finale is so strong, liking this movie more. But I think on the whole, well, we'll get to it, won't we? We'll rank them at the end, won't we?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
But one of the best Chucky lines of all time. And I noticed that it was your review for this movie, and it was like 3 other
was
people
it?
that I follow's review. It's just, how's it hanging, Phil? One of the best like
Oh, yeah.
one-liners from a horror character of all time. My fiance
True, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
loved that bit. So funny. I mean, this is the start of Chucky really leaning into the one-liners. Like he was still there in 1. I don't think they ever like outright changed the character to make him more, well, they made him more quippy, but like it was always there. But how's it hanging, Phil, is the
Yeah.
start of a long line of very, I don't know, I love all of his puns, man. I think they're hilarious.
Yeah, Chucky gets more quippy as the series goes on, but it's a natural change. It's not like, oh, he's acting different than last time. For the first time, like he's a doll and he's trying to get out. Like,
yeah.
He has a clear goal that's not to be who he is. And as time goes on, he starts to be a bit more comfortable in his doll form. So he's a bit
Yes.
more. I mean, still in 2, he's still trying to get out, but it's the same. Like he's a bit more quippy, and I like that. I like that. That's what Chucky is.
That's a great part of Child's Play 2 is when he does the, Abe Dewey Dimbala and it doesn't work. And then he just like
Oh, in the
crashes out.
factory, yeah.
And he just starts trying to, I like that there was no pretense anymore. He's like, oh, well, if I can't have the body, I'm just going to try and kill this kid. And it changes the dynamic of that final act because there's no more ulterior motive. It's just like, I'm just going to fucking kill you. And again, that makes it so different. Yeah, man, talking about Child's Play 2 is making me rethink my ranking a little bit. But yeah, we'll get there.
It's good.
All right.
Okay, next.
No, you're dead. We killed you.
I'm new and improved.
At Kent, we take bedwetters and turn them into men.
How you've grown. I really gotta get out of this bind. I got some fresh meat lined up, and I'm not gonna let you spoil it. Child's Play 3. Look who's stalking.
I'm going to lead the charge with Child's Play 3 because I have nostalgia for this one as a kid. And I said to you, I'm curious to see if I watch it as an adult and if I like it as much. And I got to tell you, man, I think it's underrated. I really like Child. Well, I don't really like it. I like it. But in my heart, I kind of really do like it. I think it's fairly consistent with the first 2. I don't like that we lose Alex Vincent, obviously. But I don't know. I think it's fun.
We lose him because it happened so fast, right? It was like a year later.
Yeah,
or something,
it
a year
was.
after
I
2.
believe it came out 10 months after the
Oh my
previous
God.
movie. Literally less than a year.
Yeah, and they wanted to do a time jump. They didn't want Andy to be a kid anymore, so they had to recast him. There's a documentary called Living with Chucky. Here's the poster.
Nice, motherfucker! Now I have to do it.
I believe it's one of the like the Chucky controllers. Like he's one of the people that like built the doll
Yes.
and is like in charge of like, the animatronics. They mentioned like, oh yeah, the original Andy actor and this Andy actor, they never met. And we're moving on. Like they barely talk about 3 at all. It's insane. Like it seems like they're not as proud of it. Like the team behind the Chucky movies aren't really proud of 3 as much as anything else.
So interesting.
I don't remember when I even watched 3 for the first time. It was when I was young though, but I rewatched it about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And yeah, it's okay.
It's
I
okay.
like the third act.
Yeah, third act is good. I think it is a movie that would fall the fuck apart if Brad Dourif as Chucky wasn't in it as much as he is and also as funny as he is. This might be
He
the
is in it a
funniest
lot,
Chucky.
yeah.
His one-liners are so fucking funny. He jumps out the package. He's, who the fuck are you? I thought you guys were only able to say 3 sentences. I'm new and improved. I fucking do. I love
What they do
so
with a
much.
kid, yeah. Maybe I need to rewatch it again. I know I've rewatched it fairly recently. I feel like I've seen this movie maybe like 10 times to my life, so that's quite a bit. I mean, I like Child's Play quite a bit, but I don't know. I never had an attachment to this one nostalgically, so therefore it's just like a bad horror movie, which sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah. You know,
As
I
you
love
talk
those
about on your channel.
You
here.
know, I love
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
So it's not like I've seen worse.
I kind of view it like a Friday the 13th sequel, but like one of the better ones, like one of the ones where you're like, oh yeah, that was fun. It's pretty stock standard for like a late 80s, early 90s slasher movie, and it's pretty fun. And it's, dude, all of these movies are so like mercifully short that like there's not a chance of really getting bored. They're like every single one, when the credits came up, I paused it to check the time. It was like an hour and 24 minutes. So like,
That's
I don't know.
true, yeah.
I think, and you know what? I think you're right about the nostalgia part, because like this movie looks like a movie from the late 80s, early 90s, and like that look carries a movie a long way. Because if this movie looked like how Cult and Curse of Chucky look, where they look very made for TV, I would probably agree that this is, you know, one of the worst. But I think because it's so close to those original two, it feels consistent, kind of like how the original Halloween 2 feels consistent with the first Halloween, even though it's like not anywhere near as good.
Well, hello, Dolly.
Chucky's back. Bride of Chucky.
Hunter, thoughts on Bride of Chucky?
It's peak. It's somehow
absolutely
incredible.
Oh my god,
it's
yes.
so good.
Yes.
I didn't see this in theaters because I was way too young, but I saw it soon after. I think my dad showed me this soon after when it was out on video. And I felt so cool watching this movie as a young kid. I'm like, oh yeah, new Chucky movie, and it's like it's violent, but it's like kind of different. The introduction to Tiffany, who is probably the best companion to a horror movie character ever.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Yeah, man.
Like she can stand on her own. Like I would take a Tiffany movie.
I'm 100% with you, dude. What did I say to you guys? My fiance turned to me about 30 minutes into this movie and she went, Tiffany is the greatest female character in fiction. I was like, big call. That's a really big call, but just fucking
She could be right.
It. She might be right, though. She might be right.
Here, in the trunk.
In the trunk?
You can do it. Bend your knees.
Such a different movie because we're now going full comedy. Like,
yeah.
It's still horror comedy, like it's horror comedy still, but now we're leaning more towards comedy. And Chucky does that later on too. Like this one particularly, I mean, it is about Chucky gets a bride.
Yeah.
And it's someone he knew in his past. So we're still connecting it to like the whole Charles Lee Ray backstory. So it's not like just some random doll appears. Like there is a reason why this is happening. But you're leaning into it's almost like a rom-com in a sense. It's a road trip movie in a way. It's Tiffany and Chucky, they hate each other and they love each other, then they hate each other and they love each other. Like it's such a bad relationship, but it's so entertaining to watch these characters just argue and then kill someone together and then start kissing after.
Yes, 100%, dude. The dynamic, dude. Even when I mean, the human characters in this movie are pretty whatever, but there was a point where the male convinces Chucky to say to Tiffany like, "Oh, why don't you clean up?" And he turns back, he's like, "Hey, Tiff, make sure you clean up when you're done, will you?" And she's like, "Oh, I've got to clean up." And they start arguing. I thought that was like such an ingenious way to get out of a horror scenario. It's like, what if we turn the dolls against each other? Like, it's so funny. Yeah. This is a movie that is so obviously post Scream. It is very much like influenced by Scream.
Yes.
It was 2 years after Scream, came out the same year that Halloween H2O did. And out of those two movies that are clearly inspired by Scream, this is the better one. Because like they have like a clear vision here. This movie is the one where Chucky and Tiffany are practically the main characters in comparison to the human ones. It's mostly them. And even like when we're with the human characters, it's like Chucky and Tiffany in the back seat or like in the back of the van looking at each other and reacting to what they're saying. Like, can you fucking believe this? Like, you know, the two teenagers are being really corny and Chucky's like, I can't fucking believe this. And like Tiffany hits him and she's like, I think it's sweet. And like you said before, that dynamic just fucking carries this movie so hard, dude. It's like endlessly entertaining to me.
He's got a different look. He's the scarred, stitched version.
Yeah, after they put him back
in the
together
next one too.
from 3. That excellent fan destruction at the end of 3 where they shred him into pieces. I love that they rebuild him from that. Yeah.
They rebuild him, but he's like noticeably rebuilt. It's not like Child's Play 2 where he's rebuilt and it's just perfect.
Yeah.
This version, yeah, he's cut up, he's scarred, he looks he's scary. Like they make him look scary.
Huh? A true classic. Never goes out of style.
I used to prefer just the clean version of Chucky, but I kind of miss this version. Not to like spoil too far ahead, but in the like this version of Chucky's gone.
This
version doesn't exist anymore. He's not going to come back.
Yeah.
And there's like story reasons for that, but I miss this version. I like how he looks. I think it's very like it's extremely 2000s.
Oh, it is. Oh, it so is. Yeah, but no, you're right. Like it looks. It's so visually interesting. It's a very clear indicator of what era we're in. Like this movie and Seed obviously came out within a few years of each other. And then like the original trilogy has one look and then we get with the new movies. But yeah, I love this look, dude. I think it's so unique. You're right. It's funny that it's the most scary Chucky look when he's the most goofy. Because he's like, I mean,
Yeah.
he proposes to Tiffany in this movie, and then they bang.
But even characters when they see when they see Chucky in like 1, 2, and 3, they're like, "Oh, it's a good guy doll."
It's a doll, yeah.
Like, yeah. But in this one, they see him and they go, "Oh."
Yeah.
They're like disgusted by it. So I like that, even though he's doing the whole like, I know Chucky came out first, but the whole Toy Story thing where he just like freezes. For a second, and then people still are just like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun.
Who would have a doll that looks like that? He's got like a gaping like wound around his eye. Like you can see the gristle and the meat behind. Yeah, it's so fucking foul.
Yeah.
Again, they lean into, like you said before, the comedy stuff. I love when he's crawling on the ground and he flips off the stoner and he's like, "Rude fucking doll." So many like good bits of it.
It's fun. It's fun. And Tiffany as well. Like her original doll look is like it's a very old school looking like antique doll, but then she covers herself with makeup and like it's like the wig and everything. So it's like it's extremely like 2000s punk.
It's very goth. It's very goth. It's very
yeah.
punk. Yeah, it is definitely. But yeah, God, it looks so good. Maybe that's another reason why we love it. This is such a good fucking time capsule for like that era. Like this is,
totally.
when horror movies are still like fun and silly, and we're leaning into it before we get to like the Saw era and the Hostel era where it's like really grim and mean spirited. Yeah, this is a movie where dolls have sex and they have funny puns, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
It's genuinely a good time.
It's fun.
In Planned Parenthood, timing is everything, so you'll have to hurry. That shouldn't be a problem for you.
Production is underway on the new horror flick, Chucky Goes Psycho.
You know, I should have played Aaron Brockovich. I could have done it without the Wonder Bra.
She came on to me.
No wonder her career's in trouble.
Seed of Chucky.
Thoughts on Seed of Chucky, Hunter?
I don't like Seed of Chucky.
Oh, here
that
we
might
go.
be a hot take. I like Bride a lot, and I think they took everything with Bride and what are we doing?
Yeah,
like, the plot is like, Chucky goes to Hollywood.
Yes, yeah.
The end of Bride introduces us to Chucky and Tiffany's child, Glenn or Glenda, but this movie starts with Glenn is in the UK. And he has a very strong.
He's got a made in Japan tattoo on his wrist.
Made in Japan tattoo, which doesn't make sense because Chucky is made in America, as they show in Child's Play 2.
And literally, like every time, there's multiple times where Glenn either speaks Japanese or they play like some like Japanese instrument, like a wind flute in the background.
Yeah,
it's like, what are we doing?
Okay, that like. Okay, that is funny.
It is very
but
funny.
Also for like the lore of the Chucky movie, the story of Chucky, it doesn't really make sense.
It's one of those things where you like, it was like the 4th time that they played some like instrument in the background and he said something in Japanese that I was just like, are they allowed to do this?
Yeah, it goes a little too far.
Oh
the overall plot of the movie too, Tiffany wants Chucky to give up his violence because they want to raise Glenn as like a good doll, a good guy doll, instead of a killer. And Chucky, it shows that he's addicted to killing.
Yeah.
And Tiffany's also kind of addicted to killing. But also they're trying to get into Jennifer Tilly's body. I do like that they brought Jennifer Tilly here as the voice of Tiffany. We're getting her back, but as the actual actress.
Yeah, I love that.
And yeah, what are your thoughts on Seed?
Look, man, I said to you before I watched these that I like hated this movie, and it was like easily my worst one. I had a lot of fun watching it. It's not good. It's definitely a mixed bag of a movie, but it's undeniably easy to watch. It's a very easy time. It's so... This is a movie where like the last movie, okay, doll sex, that's one thing. This is a movie where Chucky runs Britney Spears off a highway and she crashes and blows up and he goes, oops, I did it again.
Son of a bitch! Oops, I did it again.
Like, it's insane.
I forgot
dude.
about that.
It's
Oh my
the
god.
Most insane. What did Don Mancini mean by this? Like, it's so random.
It has fun scenes, like even the like Chucky driving a truck in general with Glenn using the pedals, and he's on the seat steering.
I love that. I love that. I do. Look, there's one part in this that I love in terms of like references. He bashes down the door with like an axe, and it's a very clear Shining reference, and he sticks his head through the wall and he pauses and he goes, you know, I can't think of a single thing to say. I was like, okay, all right.
It's a clear Shining reference, yeah.
I can't think of a thing to say.
He is a progressive icon. Like, he supports the LGBT plus community, but also in this movie, Glenn says, like, sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I feel like a boy. And Chucky goes, nope,
you're a boy. Yeah.
So it's like, I guess he had a change of heart.
But like, I have fun with it. It's dumb, but I have fun.
I think it seems like it's more fun with friends, like watching it with a group of people.
That's
I would love
probably
to watch it with you.
Oh yeah, exactly. But also, this movie has Brad Dourif as Chucky. It has Jennifer Tilly. Those are like franchise carrying things. It also has your boy Billy Boyd, Pippin from Lord of the Rings, voicing Glenn / Glenda. Yeah,
I do like that. I do like that a lot. And I actually, about a year ago, I was at Calgary Expo and Billy Boyd was there. All the hobbits were there. I went to the panel and someone did ask a Lord of the Rings question. They all answered, and afterwards she went like, "And Billy, I really liked you as Glenn." And
no
like,
way!
Like you said thank you. So it's like he's still being acknowledged today for that character.
Wow.
You found him.
Chucky's my friend till the end. Hey, wanna play? Don't forget Chucky.
I want to know your thoughts first, because I know you are different from mine, I think, for this one here.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, real quick. You watched this recently, preparing for this video here, of course. Was this your first time watching it?
I was fully under the assumption that I had watched both this and Curse. I thought I had watched
This is Curse.
Sorry, this and Cult. I thought I'd watched them when Cult came out. And then watching them this time, I was like, I think I've only seen the kill count by Dead Meat. And I've like brain associated that I'd actually seen the movies when I hadn't. Yeah. So for me, it was kind of this is going to disappoint you and it's going to disappoint people. It was kind of a rude shock for me because like after, Seed is very dumb. But it's like, it's still carrying over from Bride, and it's like, we've gone full tilt Chucky, we're silly, like you're along for the ride, it's part of the soap opera. And then this movie is a complete reset where Chucky doesn't Chucky up or do anything until like 50 minutes into the movie. And the 50 minutes before that, I think are just whatever. Like it doesn't help that this movie is like very obviously lower budget. It is shot like a made-for-TV horror movie from like the mid-2000s, like a Pumpkinhead 3 or 4. That's
totally.
That's a reference everyone will totally understand. But it just looks bad. It looks really cheap, and I think I really couldn't get over that. I think the saving grace for this movie, obviously when Brad Dourif does show up and he's finally doing the Chucky thing, he is very good. Obviously Fiona Dourif, his daughter, as Nika, is fucking excellent. She's like franchise carrying for these two movies. I think if she, maybe it's a nepotism argument. Maybe I'm excited to see her because, oh my God, it's Brad Dourif's daughter and like they look alike and, she's a good actor. But like, I don't know, she carried this movie for me. But for most of it, I was just kind of bored. I'm sorry to say, I was just kind of bored.
No, that's fair. It's so different from Seed.
Yeah.
Like it's total whiplash here. We're going back to horror. We're getting rid of the comedy for the most part here. So it's going to be full on horror movie Chucky, and it's very slow at the start because you get from Chucky running Britney Spears off the road to suddenly he's on a stealth mission here where he's pretending he's a doll again. Like he's not embracing the living doll anymore. He is, but like he's very much just pretending he's a doll, and he's like stalking this family, and he's going around and he's manipulating the people around him, and it's interesting. I do enjoy it. I prefer horror Chucky, but not to this extent. I missed quippy Chucky a little bit.
It's too much of a roadblock for, and like if you watched it with the requisite space between this and Seed, there was like what 13 there was 10 years or something in between. I think if you hadn't watched them recently, you'd watch this and be like, oh, this is like a fun soft reboot. But we back to back, we watched Seed and then immediately watched this, and it was just like, whoa, we've like stepped back immediately. It's like the first movie, but just not as good. And like it really, I don't know.
Totally.
I don't know if maybe binging it was the problem. Like maybe I should have given it a week and then you come back to it and it's like, oh, this is what they're doing now. It's a movie that definitely comes together in like the last sort of 25-ish minutes, and then the end is good, and then it's a movie that has like 4 endings. It's like it's like the third Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
No,
too
I
much.
don't. I don't either.
The sixth Chucky movie. So we're now full franchise now. So I like that we're like these end credits and the endings are showing like, okay, this is still a franchise, because for the most part this movie feels like it's its own thing.
Yeah,
it's just Chucky's in a house. We don't know how he got there. His family's not with him, and he's just kind of just being like a doll for the most part. So it is a little bit boring. Rewatching it later on, I enjoyed it a lot more. And it is, no, just because I like the horror aspect, but it is weird thinking of like when you're seeing these scenes of like Chucky on like Nika's lap going up the elevator very slowly, and it's just the camera's just on his face there. And then you think back to like 2 movies ago, he was screaming his head off, running down a hallway with a knife.
I like when he's still and he flips his head around, but like, the mystery of like, we know this is like that is gone. Like, I think the fun of those scenes is more when like I watched that first episode of the TV show, and there's a scene in that where he's like in a classroom, and obviously he has to blend in. He can't show that he's a living doll to an entire school, but then he chooses his moments to be like animated again and scare someone. And I think the enjoyment of that is us being like, that's Chucky, but how's he going to navigate this situation? Whereas this movie, it's like, he could kill all of them right now. Why is he wasting all this time? Why is he just sitting in it? And like, we get the revelation later that he knows this family, and he was a friend of the family, and he was obsessed with the mother, and then killed the like Nika's father, and then abducted the mother. Not for like any... He wasn't like being sexually exploitive. He was just like
he was just
obsessed
like
with
hopeless
her.
romantic.
Which is like, look, I'll take it. I'm glad they don't like go full tilt and like, you know, the backstory of Charles Lee Ray's. Not only is he a killer, but he's this, and you're like, oh,
he's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, and like, nah, that's when the line is drawn, and it's
he was a hopeless romantic. Yeah,
it was still such a weird flash. It was so really like added nothing for me. I don't know, like it's like probably the biggest lore thing in this movie. It's like, oh, Charles Lee Ray's like secret, I guess, adoptive family in a way. As for a movie, I don't know, man. I was just kind of bored by it. I just found it boring.
I like the ending. We're like showing that he had makeup on the whole time, and he is still the scarred Chucky.
That is cool.
And then we get the ending of Andy shooting him.
Whoa. Hi. I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Are you afraid of the truth?
Terrified.
Night night. And they call me sick?
He'll kill us all!
A true classic never goes out of style.
Hunter, thoughts?
I don't think it's perfect, but it's much better than Curses. They really expand like we mentioned before in 2 when he like electrocutes that guy. They expand the voodoo lore a little bit.
Yeah.
Where Chucky can now, like, as long as he has like a perfect copy of what his soul is within, in this case a good guy doll, he can split his soul and put it in another doll here.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect who he is at all. It just, you get a clone of him.
It's just multiple of him. Yeah. That is far and away the best part. That is so cool. I mean, again, it's a movie where it comes together in the last sort of 20 minutes, but unlike Curse, more happens here. It still feels very cheap. There's some like drone shots where we're following like Andy driving to the sanitarium that Nika is currently at. And the drone shot I was looking at, I was like, fuck, dude, that looks like a YouTube video. But at least more happens in this. And there's some fucking phenomenal kills. There is a kill where Chucky smacks a compressed air canister and it hits like a glass pane above a lady. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The glass comes down, it stabs her. No, it fully fucking decapitates a practical dummy and blood like shoots out everywhere. Audibly went, oh! Like I couldn't believe how fucking cool that was. So like, as a movie, moves way quicker.
It's more entertaining for sure. And Chucky is like, his co-stars are Chucky, essentially. So that's really fun. But I also love Andy keeping the Chucky head, like the original Chucky head, in a safe.
Yes.
All those scenes, I think those are some of the best scenes in the entire franchise of Child's Play.
Yeah.
I wish we got more of just Andy and Chucky talking to one another. Even on the show, we don't really get any of that there. So it's something that I miss. And I think the clone aspect of like making a cult of Chucky where it's like literal multiple good guy dolls. I think that is fun. I think the show takes it too far, but I think here is really, really fun.
I don't know. I feel for me, like, I clearly like it more than Curse, but I don't think it's way better. I think it's better. I think it's an improvement. I think it moves faster. It's a way easier watch because they don't really waste time with all the Chucky stuff. Thoughts about the setting? Because, like, from the outside, this, like, snow-covered fortress looks so cool. And then the interiors, it's just, like, white hallways, and it's, like, very obviously, like, a set to me. And at times I really liked it, and at other times I really didn't like it.
It's similar to me as Curse, where it's very obviously isolated. Like, it's clear like they couldn't get more locations.
Yes.
I mean, like, it's not like I dislike it. I don't like it though. Like,
yeah, it's just so bright.
It is very bright, yeah.
Thoughts on the part where Nika has a vision that there's like an 8-foot tall Chucky behind her screaming or whatever? Do you remember that part?
Not until now. Weird. I totally forgot about that completely.
The shadow starts coming up and then it cuts and it's like a side view and he's like, ah! And he's like 9 feet tall. I was like, Don, what are we doing, brother? What is going on?
Lost a little bit of the sauce, but yeah.
But you're right, like the Chuckies talking to each other is so funny. There's a part where they're
look at my hair.
Trying to decide who kills someone, and they're like, "No, I should get to do it. I should get to do it." And yeah, you're right. The one with the fucked up hair is like, "Look at my hair." They're like, "No, bro, you deserve it." Like I love it. They're all very understanding. Like I was waiting for them to like turn on each other because like they're Chuckies, but like no, they're like cool. They're bros.
And I think this is the one where Chucky embraces himself fully.
Yes.
Where he says like, "I'm Chucky the killer doll."
Yeah,
like, I don't need a human body. I'm immortal like this.
Yeah,
so
I love that.
And he does that in Bride too. I think Bride was the first time that he says that when they're in the grave, and he's just like, "Kill me, I'll come back. I
always come back." Yeah. Oh my god, what is that line in that movie too, where it's just like, if this was a movie, it would take 3 or 4 sequels to really do it justice.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely more fun than the last one.
Introducing your new best friend.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Chucky?
Hunter, Child's Play, 2019 is a movie that I think we're both going to be in agreement on. It's sad that it is actually a fairly competently made movie. It genuinely looks good. There's some really good sequences, but it's almost impossible to like look past what an affront it is to this franchise. It's a movie that is created and born from pure greed. It's because the studio still own the rights to Child's Play, but not necessarily the name Chucky for a movie. And they were like, we'll just do another Child's Play movie. But instead it's Mark Hamill as you know, Chucky Ultron, and it flies in the face of everything that Don Mancini has built. And whether you agree or disagree with like all of Don Mancini's decisions, it is insanely corporate to me for them to go, no, fuck you, we're just going to make this without you. And that is really disappointing. But as a movie, it's not the worst, man.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful that this exists. And it's probably the highest budget Chucky movie ever.
Legitimately, yes.
It's like you mentioned, Mark Hamill is voicing Chucky. Yeah. But also, Aubrey Plaza is the mother. We got Brian Tyree Henry.
Is like he's great in this too.
You got a big cast here. Yeah. And it's essentially like, it's close-ish to the first plot of the first movie, but there's no voodoo, there's no magic, there's no serial killer. It's just an AI gone bad. It's what Mithrigan was, you know, and Mithrigan came after this. I feel like this inspired Mithrigan, if anything, because this is basically the first Mithrigan movie where it's just an evil AI toy that wants to kill people. It sucks, but also you are correct. It looks good. There's some good acting. There's some really good scenes. There's some good kills. And it's honestly funny.
It's so good on the other side of this, knowing that there's a Chucky TV show, highly produced, 3 seasons of it, and it's all Don Mancini. Like, that is so comforting.
From Cult, too.
Yeah. It's so comforting to know that, like, that character in that franchise is continuing past this very obvious, like, bump in the road, this one outlier that doesn't fit with the rest of the franchise. But yeah, as a movie, it's like it definitely could be worse. After those first 20 minutes, I was like, fuck, this is terrible. And then it picks up a significant amount, like you said before. Like it looks like a movie, and it looks like a movie where they actually put effort into, and it's almost like sad seeing people giving a shit and trying to make something when it's in spite of like genuine creativity and a franchise that has endured and like has such a cult following and people really love it. And I don't know, it's sad to watch people make a movie that's not terrible, but that is also just a massive middle finger. And I don't know how you like reconcile those things.
If Chucky's name wasn't in this and the doll looked a little bit different, this could have been its own thing and no one would even compare it to Chucky, really. Yeah. I hate that I kind of enjoy it because I watch it like with my arms crossed in front of me all the time, but then I'll also like at the beginning when the doll's just like, what should my name be? And the kid goes, Han Solo, and he goes, did you say Chucky?
Okay, Chucky.
Yeah,
like, Chucky. That's no, not at all
funny.
What I said. Yeah, this is for
Tupac. It's a funny joke there.
Yeah,
this is for Tupac. So it's like I'm laughing at this movie and I'm having fun with the kills, but it's also like it sucks that it exists. And even the documentary, they didn't mention it for the Chucky documentary. No. And I'm pretty sure Don has never seen this movie. He like refuses to watch it.
That's fair. I like there's a version of this movie, man, where it's borderline exactly the same, except Chucky is Chucky and it's set in canon, and you don't even have to go lore heavy. Do what Curse did and do it as kind of a soft reboot.
Finds the doll. Yeah.
But this is, this is a full Hollywood production. Getting this kind of movie on screens again and having like a big return for that character, and then just make, Andy a different kid. Like I think that would work, and you don't have to carry all the franchise like baggage, but it literally is, they made it like this because they had the rights to the name of Child's Play, and that's it. And that's like so weird to me. That's so weird that's why it was made and how it was made. Yeah.
It's contagious, isn't it? Laughing at people. Well, guess what, kids? Now the joke's on you.
What did you do?
Mommy says real killing is bad.
Yeah, well, Mommy's full of shit.
Dude, you have a serious doll problem. If you only knew.
What do you think of the TV show overall? And where would you maybe place it if you were placing it in the ranking?
I will place it in the ranking.
Oh, here we go.
I have a place for it. But I will say, season 1 is like Chucky in a Small Town, and it's really good. It has a few flaws, but it's really, really good. I think the finale is like really dumb at the start, but then it gets good. I think the worst kills ever are in that final episode of season 1. I think it's just like no one would die from that kind of thing. So it's kind of like it takes you out of it. Season 2, I think gets a little ridiculous. I think they lean too much into the whole cult aspect of Chucky. There's too many Chuckies, and the Chuckies are too different. And the setting is a little ridiculous. But then you get to season 3 where the setting is in the White House. It's like it's no longer horror at all. It's full on comedy. It's just like it's a comedy TV show. It's almost like a sitcom. And I think we lose it a little bit.
Okay.
Chucky,
That's interesting.
Just without getting into like plots or anything, like Chucky nukes Antarctica.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Are you serious?
It happens and it's canon.
What are you talking about?
So it's a little like, all right, what are we doing here?
So we're definitely leaning into the bride and seed of it all then.
Yes, and more so seed, I think.
Wow.
It leans a little, it feels like a cartoon by the end of the show.
Wow.
So when it was canceled, it's like,
I get
maybe
it.
For the best.
I couldn't believe when we plugged into the TV show that it was produced by the Sci-Fi Network, because for me growing up, the Sci-Fi Network was the channel for like Ice Spiders and Alien versus Hunter and all of these Alien versus Hunter. Whoa. All these like low budget, terrible like knockoff movies.
Yeah.
CGI bad monster horror movies. Seeing the Sci-Fi Network now produce a like proper Chucky TV show, it's like, this is how far we've come. That's crazy to go from Ice Spiders to this.
Season 1 of the TV show is great because it's what if you have Chucky in a small town and he's able to like move around this town. He's going to like different houses and stuff. There's a scene that takes place in Halloween and he wears like a Hello Kitty mask and he runs around like killing people and it's awesome.
That's awesome, yeah.
But I think season 1 is kind of the only good season. I think two's fine, but 3 is a little rough. And Tiffany is a huge part of all 3 seasons, and she's the only part that I really cared about near the end. We go to Chucky's story, it's like, okay, this is a cartoon. We go to Tiffany's story, and they're actually following the storyline of the movies, where like Glenn's involved, and Kyle's involved, and Andy's involved, and it's like Tiffany's actually like getting caught doing things, and it's interesting.
Okay.
But then we cut to Chucky, and he's like trying to kill the president. So it's like, okay, like
the time has come, Hunter. Now
Yes,
we've got to rank the Chucky movies along with the TV show. I'm going to slot the TV show in there somewhere, but just know that it's one episode of the TV show that I've seen, so I've absolutely no fucking idea, but that one episode was really good. So in the last place, which I guess is 9th place, what have you got?
Although I was saying good things about it, it is the Child's Play remake. I think that it just doesn't really deserve to exist.
I get that. It's such an outlier that it's really hard to put it anywhere else, really, because it is such an affront to the franchise. That being said, I've put Curse.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, Curse last. Okay, fair. Yeah.
Curse last. I know it's rough. In 8th place, what have you got?
I have C to Chucky there. Although I did enjoy talking about it with you for this video here.
Yeah. It's fun.
I think I enjoy talking about it more than actually watching it, because rewatching it recently, I was just like I mentioned, like I don't like when the Child's Play movies lose the plot. And Seed lost the plot,
and it lost the plot fucking hard too.
Yeah,
I've put Cult of Chucky.
Oh, you don't like these horror movies? Okay.
No,
okay.
I know, and I feel when I was writing the list, I'm like, no one's gonna agree with that. I think these are generally, unless you ask Letterboxd, I think these movies are generally liked enough by horror fans. People fucking hate it on Letterboxd,
Yeah.
so that's my one place where I'm safe. But yeah,
Fair
I don't know.
enough,
They just don't do a lot for me. Okay, 7th place. What have you got?
Child's Play 3.
Interesting.
I don't even know what to say about it. Like it's just not really. I have no nostalgia to it, so it's like, I don't know. It's still better than Seed and the remake, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
I've put the remake in 7th place.
Yeah.
So it's not high on the list, to be fair. There's movies ahead that I much prefer. I don't even really consider it a part of this franchise. Chucky to me is not that movie.
Out there. Yeah.
It's not like it. To me, it borderline doesn't exist. I'm not one of those people that goes, that's not canon, but this thing literally isn't and does not matter. So it's whatever. But in terms of a movie, I have to go with like what I actually liked more. And like there's elements of Curse and Cult that I like way fucking more. I'll take every Brad Dourif moment over anything in this. But for those movies, I was fairly bored for most of them. And for the remake, at least I was present. So that's something.
Honestly, I probably do enjoy the remake as a movie more than Seed and Child's Play 3, but I don't like that it exists.
It's not good. It's not, don't get me wrong. Number 6, what you got?
Curse of Chucky. This is where I put
Okay. That's fair. That feels
I don't
fair.
mind the horror aspect of it. It is slow, you're all right, but I don't mind Scary Chucky. And that ending with him taking off the makeup and it's all scars.
When
like,
it
I like
gets
that a
good,
lot.
it gets good. Yeah, when it gets good, it's real good. Yeah. I put Seed. Did I say that? Yeah, Seed of Chucky.
Yeah.
In 6.
Okay.
I like
enjoy
it.
that more than I do. Yeah.
Look, it really, most of my ranking for this comes down to like, was I entertained? None of them are really based
Seed
on
is
like,
entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, none of them are really based on like lore changes or like story decisions, because like there's dumb stuff in a lot of them, but like it just comes down to like entertainment value. I would rather watch Seed. If you had to ask me right now, I'd watch Seed over Cult, Curse, and the remake. Easy. And I would have a good time. I'd have a good time. Number 5, I've put the Chucky TV series. What have you got?
I have also put the Chucky TV
Let's
series.
go!
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think that if it was just season 1, this could be top 3 for me.
Wow.
But I think over time, it does go down a little bit. 2 is close. 2 is very close to 1.
Yeah.
I think 2 is a little too isolated. It's similar to, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but how Cult and Curse are so much like one set location. That's kind of 2. Like you're kind of stuck in one place. We lost the plot in 3 so much that it does go down to number 5 here. But watching that at first, I was loving it.
4, what have you got?
This is where I put Cult. I like Cult.
Okay.
I think Cult is legitimately like a good horror movie. I think it's fun. You are right. It's very bright.
We're the most different on this one. Like ours are like 4 places apart for that.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I mean, like I like all the Andy scenes in this probably more than any other adult Andy appearances. He appears a lot on the show. I like the whole, he has the original head of Chucky and he's just like torturing it.
It's good. I like that they're friends. I like that they're not friends, but I like that
friends.
They're like, you know,
They kind of are.
his trauma has basically caused him to isolate himself so that the only friend he has really is Chucky. I love that. I love how that plays into, you know, friend till the end and all of that. That's cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like he clearly hates Chucky, but he keeps unlocking that safe to talk to him.
Yeah, it's like it's
addicted.
It's a Stockholm syndrome kind of situation. It's like, you know, Chucky's the only person that he really knows that knows about his trauma and stuff as well. However, I've put Child's Play 3 in the 4th spot, baby. Child's Play 3. Woohoo! You can never say that nostalgia blinds me. Absolutely, it does not. I think it's fun. I like the paintballs. I love
replacement bullets. That doesn't make sense to me, but
no, it doesn't really. I like when no, it doesn't at all, really. I like when Chucky gets his face sliced off and he's got the half face. That whole carnival setting at the end.
The carnival is the best part. It's the best part of that movie.
And that's why it's the best Child's Play movie. So that's good. I'm glad we can agree on that. I'm going to put it out there right now, Hunter. I'm going to say our top 3 is exactly the same. I feel
2 for number 3.
In number 3 I have Child's Play 2.
It is the same.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be the same. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Child's Play 2. I mean, it's 1, but not as good, but still pretty good.
Yeah, it's not as good for like the middle of it, and then it's better at the end. So it's like they are quite neck and neck. I think.
Yeah, they balance themselves out. Yeah.
When we were watching it, Andy goes to the new house, his adopted family's house, and I was looking at it, and I was like, this looks like fucking Haddonfield. This looks exactly like Halloween. This looks like fucking Pasadena, dude. And so I Googled it, and this movie was filmed like 2 blocks down from where Carpenter shot Halloween. And I was like,
oh, so it is.
It's literally Pasadena. Like that, I could, like the trees, just even the way the trees grow and curl and like the street curb. This is such fucking Halloween fan shit where you look, the street curb is this tall, but like that's legit what Halloween fans pay attention to. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is fucking Haddonfield, dude. And like that vibe, that was enough to make me be like, yeah, this is so good. I love this.
I've seen 2 so many times, so it's like it is a nostalgia thing for sure. But also, I feel like if you were to show someone for the first time Child's Play 2, they would still enjoy it.
No, Child's Play 2 is a much better as a movie than like a Halloween 2. Like Halloween fans love Halloween 2 for how it picks up straight away, but Child's Play 2 as a movie is like genuinely better made.
It's really good.
A good movie. I'm gonna guess, Hunter, that in number 2 you've got Bride of Chucky.
I do have Bride of
Let's
Chucky.
fucking go. Let's go, man. I did not think that it would be that high. I did not remember enjoying it this much. But like you said before, man, it's fucking awesome. It's peak. It's so fun.
It's even close to, like, obviously we know we're number 1. Bride is close to 1.
Dude, it's fucking down. If someone said to me, well, actually, my fiance's favorite is Bride, obviously, because of Tiffany. But like, if someone said to me they had Bride and then like 2 and 1, valid list, man. Like these top 3, you really can't go wrong with.
It's so good, man. It's like, we talked a lot about it, but like it's so different from the first trilogy, but it works so well, and it gives us the Chucky that we prefer. Yeah. And Bride balances comedy and horror pretty perfectly. Like it's still a scary movie. We're not Seed. We're not season 3 of the show, but we're still funny. Like we're laughing at Chucky and Tiffany arguing. I love how they're a terrible couple.
yes.
They're so bad.
Like we said before, the bickering back and forth is just it's so funny.
Kind of perfect scene, like Tiffany's body dies while watching Bride of Frankenstein.
That's fucking, dude. That is fucking phenomenal.
But number 1 is.
It's the original. It's the original. And that's most of the time, I think, with horror franchises, the first one is just inherently the best. They just nail it. And also, it's the thing that, like, all of the sequels base things off. So all of the sequels are always trying to do what the first one did, usually bigger and trying to be better, and often it's not.
The majority of people prefer the original for most horror franchises, including Child's Play.
Yeah. I think it's the clear, for me, it's the clear best, but I absolutely can understand why someone would put like Bride or even 2. I can see if you grew up and you saw 2 maybe first, I can see why 2 would be your favorite. It's definitely high-key nostalgia stuff. I fully understand that. As a person who's nostalgic for movies that are way fucking worse. Chucky is a franchise, man. It's good. It's mostly, on the whole, pretty good.
It's mostly good.
There's not a single movie on this list that I ranked below a 5 out of 10. It's all 5 out of 10 or above. And a 5 out of 10 for like a horror, 4th, 5th, 6th movie, you'll fucking take it, man. You'll absolutely take it.
This is a horror franchise about a doll that has a wife and a doll kid, and it has multiple clones of himself. Like, it's ridiculous that they even made a TV show expecting people to watch this.
Yep, and yet they got 3 seasons out of it, and he blew up Antarctica, so that's good.
Exactly.
Thank you, Hunter, for joining me. Very much appreciate it. If you're still here at the end of this video, I imagine this is a long one, and I imagine most people watching it are from Hunter's channel, but if you're not, please go and subscribe to D&D Hunter, pumping out fucking high quality videos every week. Makes my videos look like shit. Like
you're good, man.
I sit here for like 30 minutes and record, and then I edit together and add in a few clips. You message me and you've got a timeline up of like animated sequences and your animated icon like doing different movements, and I'm like, fuck, man, absolutely not, no way.
It is fun to come on this channel here and kind of just discuss a horror movie franchise that we love together. But yeah, my channel is very different. It's very much like, let's talk about the lore of spiders.
That's right. Yeah, yours are like 30-minute deep dives on like lore, and I'm just like, this werewolf sequel movie is actually underrated. That's the whole thing.
I like that stuff though. Like I enjoy it, and I want this channel to grow as well. So
can't stop.
I'm happy to be on here.
He's had a gun to my head for like 4 months, and I cannot stop. So that's it. Yeah.
If you come to my channel here sometime like mid-August, you'll see Horror Harper on the channel there.
Completely forgot.
Harper's gonna be in a video that I'm working on right now. It's gonna come out a few weeks from now, but yeah, he'll be featured in a video on D&D online versus in person. So stay tuned for that video there. Harper's gonna be on it.
Woo, let's go. So I'm more excited about that than that sounded.
We're literally about to record that.
Thanks for watching,
and I'll see you next week.